It's been years since I've played Super Mario Brothers. In fact, I haven't touched a video game in years. The reason why I mention that is that I noticed that a posting on YouTube about Super Mario Brothers from the Super Nintendo system is the #1 trending video, and I just wanted to be part of, what's trending. Anyway, so today I'm going to have a little rant about something that bugs me on Facebook. Before that, another episode of Things Jeff Doesn't Get. Well, hello there. Old Man Kelley here. Jeff to my friends. How's everybody doing out there? So, here's another episode of Things That I Just Don't Get. I was watching an old movie today, and I forget the title of it now. It was an old black and white movie. William Bendix was in it, but he wasn't part of this scene. But there was a scene where the pretty young girl and the detective were sitting in a movie theater, and in front of them was a kid they were taking care of, maybe 10, 13 years old, something like that. And the kid turns around and asks the gentleman, the detective, if he's going to kiss the girl. And he smiles and says, "Why did you say that?" And he goes, "Well, she's obviously very pretty." And she smiles and goes, "Well, thank you very much." Why is she thanking him? Why is she thanking him for saying that she's pretty? I mean, if I'm, let's say, working on my guitar playing and I learn how to play a song really well, and I play it for somebody and they say, "That was wonderful," I'll say thank you. Why? Because it's something I worked at and tried to be good at. I mean, it's wonderful for you that you are this way, but it's nothing you should be thanking somebody for because you did nothing to achieve this honor of being called beautiful. You should almost be embarrassed. And who's to say what's beautiful and what's not beautiful? I know plenty of women out there that don't fit in the definition of what we consider in this society beautiful, and I still think they're beautiful people. Beautiful inside and out. But to thank somebody, well, thank you. Well, you did nothing to achieve this, so don't say thank you. You have nothing to be thankful about. Or you could thank, if you believe in a maker, you could thank him for making you this way, for making you what's considered in our world better than everybody else, but whatever. I just don't get why you would say thank you there. So I thought I'd share with you a few presents I received for Christmas from my family, and a lot of times it's the little presents that I really end up enjoying. Like this, for instance. The Lego Yellow Submarine. Beautiful, isn't it? It also comes with John, Paul, George, and Ringo. Huh? Pretty sweet. I put that together first thing Christmas morning. I'm wondering what to do with it now, but it's wonderful. And two presents that I really enjoy, that I surprised I didn't have, the Godfather trilogy on Blu-ray. And what's wonderful about this is each movie has a commentary by Francis Ford Coppola himself. And I loved listening to the guy talk. And it's what I find amazing listening to some of the commentary, especially from the first Godfather film. Some of the same problems he had to deal with and compensate for are some of the same problems I have on my little productions. Actors that didn't work out, but he had to make them work out. There's one scene where he points out that it was shot really quick near the end, and if you look in the reflections in the windows of a store, because it's a car pulling up and people walking into a store, you can see hippies walking by, and this is supposed to take place in the 40s, so I thought that was pretty funny. And we've had the same, reflections are always a killer when you do productions. We've had so many problems with those. And the other one I got, this is DVD, not Blu-ray, but the Herzog Kinski collection. It's all the films they did together. And again, most of them have commentary by Werner Herzog. And it's another director I love. Another guy I can just listen to talk for hours. So that's wonderful. And it also has the documentary he made about the two, called My Favorite Fiend. And he talks about their turbulent relationship where both of them literally were planning on killing the other at a certain point. Every once in a while on Facebook, I see posts like this. This dude wants to get 500 likes, 750 comments, 600 shares, or something like that. I'm not looking at it right now. And if he does so, his mother will give up smoking. First, let me say that I don't like smoking. I think it's a vile, disgusting habit that I'm thankful for the fact that it's something that I never participated in. I tried smoking when I was very young, thought it was silly and disgusting, and never even wanted anything to do with it after that. I don't know these people. I don't know this guy or this lady, but if I had to guess that this is what she needs to give up smoking, she's not serious about giving up smoking. If she doesn't do it for her family and friends, she doesn't do it for her own health, then getting a lot of likes and shares, I would guess, ain't gonna do it. My guess would be that she just threw this out there figuring it would never happen. My guess would also be that even if this comes to be, and this lady gives up smoking for this reason, it's not gonna stick. Giving up an awful bad, addictive thing like smoking is not gonna work by Facebook likes. It just isn't. That's my opinion. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll be fantastic. Maybe this lady will give up smoking and live another 50 years healthy, and she'll be out there playing tennis and swimming the English Channel. Whatever. I seriously doubt it. I'm talking to a guy whose mother was a heavy chain smoker. I grew up with that, so. And I'm not saying that makes me an expert, but I know how powerful the hold that cigarettes has on people. And for somebody to give it up, there's got to be a better reason than getting likes on Facebook. To this guy here, I hope for the best. I hope your mother gives up this nasty habit. But the way you're going about it isn't the right way. But you see this stuff all the time. I remember one a couple years ago where a teacher posted one of these with the sign saying she's trying to get so many likes or whatever, or so many shares. So she wanted so many shares because she wanted to prove to her students how fast videos and images can get around the internet. It was an experiment, I guess, for her kids. For she said she wanted to show them how fast things get around. But the pure fact you're asking them to be shared ruins your whole point, right? It's like if I went around to bars and I asked people to punch me in the face, and I went on to a classroom and I said, look how violent people are. I was punched in the face 500 times last night. No, I was punched 500 times because I asked people to punch me. She's not showing how fast things can get around the internet. She's showing how fast things can get around the internet if you ask people to help it get around the internet. Now, if she really wants to show how fast things can get out around the internet, don't hold up a sign saying please share. Show her breasts, because that's what the real point is, right? If something gets posted on the internet, there can be consequences for that because it'll get around quick. Now, I'm not saying that this lady should actually bare her breasts on the internet, so I'm not saying she shouldn't either. I'm just saying that's more of an apples-apples comparison. You can't ask people to do something and then say it proves a point. You violated the whole reason you're doing it by asking people to share your video. Oh, well. Old Man Kelley, I think I've wasted your time long enough. The 7 of you that watched my video last week, and I don't know how many I'll get this week. I'm still holding between 7 and 10 views a week, but that's fine, because I'm going to keep making videos anyway. I appreciate you watching. And By the way, a friend of mine gave me this mug recently, or actually a while back, because he went to Michigan. If anybody ever wants to help me out, I do collect mugs. Some people say, especially through my podcast, how can I support the show? Send me a mug. Anyway, Old Man Kelley. Don't forget to like, share, leave a comment, all the blah, blah, blah stuff. I'll talk to you again next week. Bye.